Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I felt like coming on and doing like an energy top up is what just come to mind. Okay, so it's quite late. It's about 11:15 I reckon. Might be a bit later than that. But yeah, I feel quite pumped up. I've just got home from work. I don't feel tired. So we're going to do a quick reading whilst my daughter's in the bath. So she's in the tub. I said to her, we're going to use the office to do a quick reading. So good evening. Good evening, Cynthia, darling. Okay, so I think I need to eat. I haven't really had a meal today. Not what you would call a dinner anyway. So last week I was on like all early shifts. And this week I'm on all lates. I don't mind doing the late shifts because I'm quite a late girl. I don't mind going to bed late. I don't have to set an alarm either, which is nice when I'm on late. When it's mornings, it's 4 o'clock. And I think because I had like 4 early mornings last week and a late, so I had a late, finished, didn't go to bed. I finished at 10:30 on a late, and I was up again at 4, so that kind of threw me out last week. And then this week, I've got 5 nights. Well, not nights, lates. But I'm off tomorrow. So, yeah. The Witch's Tarot. Hello, Spotted Pony, darling. How's everyone doing? We're going to have an energy top up. Not sure what that means. I did just eat some chicken. No, it wasn't. It was ham. I've got some chicken to eat. Some ham and some potato salad. Okay. Our interview went well today. Did you have an interview today, Cynthia? Did you tell me about this interview and I've just kind of missed it? Your interview went well. That's good. You're doing okay. How are all of you? I'm good. I mean, the pressure's on at work where it's making me like consider, do I really want to be doing this? That's not good. When it gets to that, well, it's like management's under pressure, so that pressure's like pushed down onto you, and I'm just not somebody that kind of, I don't really view it as being necessary, but it's okay. It's okay. I came home and I said to Emily, it's like I feel like I want to like leave, and she was like, what are you going to do instead? I said, I don't actually know. And I said, I'm okay at the moment, but it's been a weird day today. The energy's been a bit funny. It's like I couldn't really get into the spirit today, but that's okay. I've got tomorrow off. Tomorrow's another day. But apart from that, the universe is definitely like jiggling things around with like my girls, my family, and that's quite nice. What's happening there with the movement. Yeah, it's quite nice. Life's good. Life is good. My life is good. There's a kind of like saying that you'll say to people, it's like, how are you? They say, I'm all right, it's just the others. Yeah, a bit like that today. Anyway, I felt like having a chat with you guys. So, with the bank, that's interesting. Another lady that I work with was telling me that she was thinking about going, like, for a job interview at a building society, a bank. And I was like, go for it, because she's been working, like, where she is, where we are at the moment. She's been, like, there since, I think, about 20 years. Between 18 and 20 years. And so have a lot of them. I mean, these guys don't really know anything, like, different. Yeah. And where I live as well, they tend to, like, stay here. So it's like everyone really knows each other. They don't tend to, like, go far afield. Where there's me that's kind of travelled all around and not really fussed about, you know, trying different occupations, but that's kind of all they know. Oh, if only they knew that there was a big, amazing world out there for them to explore. I did say to somebody today, I said, this is bullshit. You do know that we're here to, like, have fun and enjoy our life, and it's just mankind, that's kind of made us think that we've got to live like this rushed life. And everyone's like looking forward to retiring. It's like, retiring? How do you retire this? It's like, that's not on my agenda, like retirement, pension. It's like, I'm just going to keep going until, you know, I've done what I've come here to do. That's what my mum used to say to me. She used to say to me, there's no need to be afraid of death. It'll only take you when you've done what you've come to do. Interesting, because earlier on we had the Nine of Pentacles, material harvest, and it was the Divine Masculine holding his lot out for them. But that's the Feminine's card, the Nine of Pentacles. Well, we've got the Nine of Cups, which is the Masculine's card. And what do we find here then? Well, we find the Feminine. And she's pouring a goblet. She's pouring some wine into this goblet. Well, I'm just assuming it's wine. It could just be like mineral water. But she's pouring a nice refreshing drink here. It looks actually like, so I'm not even like bringing the masculine into this, into the equation here. I feel like she feels safe and secure at home. This here I feel is like the rainbow. It's like she has options. She has choices. She's not stuck like the others view themselves to be. Sparkling peach juice. Lovely. I would maybe take the sparkling part out. I don't really like sparkling flavoured water. I prefer it to be still. It's a bit like the energy. I don't really like an energy that's popping everywhere. I quite like it still. And like they've got this this thing about you're not allowed to say the word quiet. And I just look at them as if to say, seriously? So if you say, okay, it's whilst we're quiet, oh, don't say that word. And it's like, oh my goodness, I'm just not superstitious like that. I'm like, let's enjoy it. Let's, I think they kind of like are starting to realise now that on my shift, when I'm like in charge, when I'm in charge of the show, then it's harmonious. And they will kind of say, you don't stress at all, do you? And I'm like, no, it's all good. Where the other kind of supervisors, well, we all have our own way of dealing with things, don't we? But my manager actually left today. But when I saw her on Saturday, she was kind of like speaking to our new manager. And she said, well, she didn't call me like calm. She said, Lucy is the most positive person that you'll ever meet. So it's noticed. It's noticed. But I can notice it on my energy at times. Okay, what's been going on since Halloween then? Pumpkin. I'm taken to like my, the colour of my trick or treat. The colour of my top. And also I'm taken to like this pumpkin. Oh my goodness, I've just like got myself so many goodies. I'm off tomorrow, so I don't want to have to go out to buy some goodies. So I made sure I got them before I left work. I've got little love hearts in here. Let's see what's in here. A lot of people don't like carbonated things. Yeah, but I love Coca-Cola. And Jerry Coca-Cola. I don't mind Pepsi. I like Pepsi. Yeah. So I do like fizzy drinks, but just them ones, I'd say. What else have we got in here? Love hearts. Did I show you those? Got some drumsticks. They do them in marshmallows now. I haven't tried them yet. Refresher. Okay, so what did I say? I was doing an energy. Energy upgrade. What's here? A pink refresher or a blue refresher. Right. I was taken to like having a refreshers course. The meaning of life. Top off. You want me to my top off? Time and a place, Cynthia. Okay. So the Divine Feminine is in the Nine of Cups energy here, the Divine Masculine's energy. Now, what would that tell us? it can tell me a few things, because the Nine of Cups is the masculine who's embraced self-love and love for all. Should we say that? Understanding that we're all here for our own experience, our own journey, and it's what we make of it, isn't it? So is it a good thing that we see the Divine Feminine here in the Nine of Cups and the Divine Masculine in the Nine of Pentacles? That means he's just focusing on money, and the Feminine here is focusing on just on love. And it should be like roles reversed. So the feminine's not really focused on money and the masculine's not really focused on love. I'm trying to think what other cards come through for the masculine. Oh, he was ready, wasn't he? But I feel like he keeps bottling it. I said that the other day. Oh, okay. That's another thing that people would like to do, is like, come on, you must have had people say to you, if I could just, can I just bottle your energy? Like, take it, and take it like with me. Can I just bottle some of that and can I have some? Excuse me. And also I've been told before, well, with my perfume, and this was quite a few years back, but as I was like leaving someone's home, I don't know how, whether I was just spraying myself with perfume or, but anyway, I said to her, do you want a bit? Because she was like, that smells nice. And she went, yes, I'll have it. We call it positivity. Like, so there must be something coming through about being positive. Okay. Right, let me just delve into this a bit more. 11 minutes, 55 seconds. How long do you think it takes her to have a bath? Nine of Cups. Now, Divine Feminines, when I've done any card pulls, like I've done some last night, I think it was, yesterday, and it was just coming out that the Divine Feminine is just coming out. The Divine Feminine, you're about to reap the rewards for all your love. I was going to say, okay, all your attention on love, but all your love and attention. And it's all lined up for you. Got two cards here. Okay, interesting. He's got the cup now. The Knight of Cups. I did feel in the reading this morning that he was like ready, but it's like he has to cross over that stream. The feminine's already there, waiting. Or he's taking like, I know what the next card is, because I know it's a Wheel of Fortune. I'm hoping it is, if I remember rightly, because this card became like damaged from the start. Wheel of Fortune. It says the Wheel of the Year. So I feel like things are going to turn around. This masculine, it's like he's been bottling your love. Okay. It's his like top up, but it's like he needs to offer that. The Wheel of the Year. So things are about to turn around. Nice. It's all cups I can see, to be honest with you. That makes a 10 of Cups. I actually feel like he's, like, you're pouring the drink, then you're giving him that. It's like, drink from this holy grail, this cup of love. He is becoming more knowledgeable, but with this cup being up here, I said what's been happening since Halloween. If you look, it's autumn. I'd say he's been, well, he's been careful here. Like, I want to say that he's acting with care. He does care. No one wants to come across as being heartless. He does have a heart and he does have feelings. I'll give it all up for you. Yes, I would. Something's got me started. So I was taken to like the material lot, the material harvest that he was handing over. Because I feel the feminine's not focusing on money, and I've just spoke about, you know, kind of resigning to it all. And that we're here to experience joy and pleasure and to have fun. And all the material stuff is here for our enjoyment. Things are changing. It's just, is this the last cup that he needs to be given? Because I said it was like a refresher course. So seeing as all the others are kind of lined up here, well, in a semicircle. This feminine's just showing him how to love, leading by example. So hence why she's not in the Nine of Pentacles card, where she's just focusing like on money. This is about putting your focus and attention on love. Everything else just it just flows after that. This is beautiful. Look at the feminine with the masculine here. She's got the infinity symbol above her head. And he feels very, well, he's had some of her love, hasn't he? He feels all cosy, topped up. What you say about top off? Divine makes us dance in the kitchen. Yeah. Without music. Yeah. Ashley Simpson, love. Oh, that's old too. I don't know who Ashley Simpson is. Bottom of the deck, karma. No, I'm actually taking, let's come away from that word, because there is good karma, isn't there? Karma's about you just receive back to you whatever you put out. So I feel these are feminine energies here. Receiving. Something's happened since a new moon as well. There's two flames that you can see. But I'm taken to like this semicircle, the wheel turning. So if it just turns, it'll be right where you are. So the wheel's about to turn with the seasons, springtime. We best hurry up. I just heard movement. See the look on my face. It's like a kid who's been busted. Let's go to the Oracle of the Fairies. What else have you guys got to tell me about? So Cynthia's got a... There's me talking about not focusing on bank, and so Cynthia's off thinking about working for the bank. I actually thought that when I got the position that I'm in now, is actually took me away from, I don't actually have to handle like much money, because I don't sit behind like a checkout. Well, not often anymore. So I don't, and I kind of looked at that as being, okay, I get it, that the divine doesn't really want me handling like large amounts of money. And even thinking about when I have to empty like the self-service checkout, so like every evening we've got 24 of them, so every evening we'll have to empty, twice a week we have to empty them. And even that money I literally pick out of a box and I put it down. I let the manager count it. And yeah, well, I let the manager sort it into its piles. I just put it onto like a counting machine. So, but that did go through my mind. So, okay, that's cool, because they did want to put me in the cash office. I was like, oh, you can't put me in the cash office. This was before I got this position. I was like, I don't want to be in the cash office. For one, I don't want to be at work 5 o'clock every morning. And that is the time of the shift. I was like, no. And I said, you're going to lock me away in a little room? I was like, I need to be out front. My customers are going to be like, where's she gone? I said, you can't, no, that's not for me. You can't lock me up in a little room. I need to be out there, being able to serve and to speak to people. Okay. So I'm not really looking for like a solitude job. Anyway. Food for thought. Maybe I need to eat. It makes me think better. Pure intention. The Fairy of Manifestation will help you to use your wishes wisely, manifest your heart's desire with pure intention and for the highest good of all. What did I say here? About being rewarded for your love and attention, maybe your attention for love. To be able to genuinely help people. Pure intention. The fairies are not for selfish reasons. It's also important that your wishes don't impose on the free will of others and that your wishes are for the highest good of all concerned, including the fairies. This means tuning into your inner wisdom. Excuse me, the voice has just gone a bit froggy. We had the frogs yesterday. And if you watch like the frog song, Paul McCartney, and watch the video to it, oh, it's quite joyous. And at the end, it's like you have the king and the queen frog comes up out of the lake. We all stand together. Amazing. Right. The energy, not a recharge. I don't know, but I could just see a word here that brought me to that. So this means tuning into your inner wisdom. If it feels right, you can also call on the Fairy of Manifestation to supercharge your wish. Here's a wonderful wishing technique using dandelion seed heads, which are full of wishes just waiting to be carried into the air, fueled by your wise and wishful intent. Now, the masculine earlier was on one of these dandelion heads, the Prince of Summer. I think it may have been the bottom of the deck. Hold one of the fluffy seed heads to your heart and visualize your wish. Imagine that your wish has already come true, including your thoughts, feelings and emotions when the wish has been fulfilled. Then take a deep breath, fueled by your wish, and blow the seeds into the air. Know the wish seeds will be collected and protected by a sylph wish guardian, one of the many tiny fairies who dwell in the air. The sylph will take your wish to the Queen of the Sylphs and ask her to manifest it for you. It's important to give thanks to the sylphs once you've blown your wishes away. The beauty of making wishes in this way is that you're also helping the plant to spread its seeds far and wide. When you help nature, you automatically assist the fairies too. So this is a wise way to create a win-win situation for them and you. What did I say here about he's like treading like with care? You become more observant about how you treat nature and whether you pay it like its due attention. This card, okay, I've already read the message, but I feel I need to read this part. This card may also be saying that you're becoming too tied up in your thoughts, but you can transfer the purity of your heart to your mind. The mind will always present a million questions, whereas the heart will always offer a single response, that love is the answer to everything. Know that you can be a flawed human with a pure heart. You don't need to be a saint to do this. That's a nice message, isn't it? Okay. Right, we've got some cards here to get through. Oh, Emily's got a new Lego set. And I said, oh, look at them. I said, like lovebirds. And she said, that's what they are, lovebirds. I don't know if she's assembled them. Do we have any little lovebirds? Oh, we do. Hello. I'm being careful. They're cute, aren't they? Lovebirds. I love the birds. Do you love the birds? I love watching the birds. I just sit there and I watch the different types of birds, and it's like they're showing me the difference in their wings. So some have really big wings, others have to kind of scoop down and up again, and just tiny little wings. And they do a little display for me. Yeah. Let's go to the mermaids and dolphins, because we're talking about water a lot here. There's lots of watery energy with the cups. Love. So, mermaids and dolphins. Hello, Sherry. I knew you'd be on tonight, Sherry. Alana's been present, Sherry. Over the last couple of weeks, I'd say. Yes. But I actually kind of was counting in my head. What time's it there, Sherry? About 6 o'clock? It was like, I think I might catch Sherry tonight. I don't know how long I'm going to be. Oh, nice. It was nice. So she's got a different name. Hiwa. That's, I think it's Hiwa. That's how I remember it. Hiwa. 6:42. 6:42. 6:42. Yeah, so it would have been just after 6 when I was, well, it would have been about 6 o'clock when I was working it out. You just came to mind. And then I wanted to tell you about Alana. Oh, A New Dawn. 66. Not tonight, anyway. Lily's gone to take a bath, and I don't know how long it's going to take her. So, it's been 20 minutes and 10 seconds. A New Dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. You just finished a yoga video for the sacral chakra? Amazing. Was it good? A New Dawn. I said something about tomorrow being another day. You've endured storms over rough seas, but now the way is clear and smooth. From here on in, you can expect the best. Wash away the negativity from your consciousness and past memories, and keep only the positive lessons and love. Don't hang on to anything that could weigh you down, such as resentment or bitterness. Let it go. If you've gone through patterns of negativity in the past, this is the time to affirm, I now release the need to experience this life lesson. I extract whatever teachings I need to discover. Okay, I extract whatever teachings I need to discover. This is the energy I feel that the masculine is like extracting this from you, Divine Feminine. Is extracting the lessons that are needed. I extract whatever teachings I need to discover, and I move on to a life of harmonious and peaceful actions. 2 words that I use to describe the kind of life that we should be living. Harmonious and peaceful. By pulling this card, you've turned a corner in your life, wherein your prayers and positive thoughts are delivering new rays of divine light to illuminate your present and future. Beautiful. That's all I have to say. So let's, what did I say? I wanted an energy update. It was something like that I said at the beginning. We're going to go to the energy cards. What's new, pussycat? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I've been drawn to work with Venus energy lately. Yeah, you made mention of that last time. It was good. Needed a longer one, I think. Okay. You can build up that time though, can't you? So, Magician and the Mirror in reverse. What does this mean in reverse? I don't know. But I'm definitely feeling this energy of like looking on the other side or things turning around. Did I? Yes, since the new moon in Pisces. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, you said that you felt, and about the sacral and the solar plexus, you have felt drawn to connect with those chakras, you told us, and Venus energy. Oh, look at this. I'm opened on number 11, cornucopia, wishes fulfilled. And that is like the kind of energy of that, but normally it's for the divine masculine's energy. 53, I was going to say 35, but 53. In reverse, the Magician and the Mirror. I've read the message upright many times. It speaks about the yin and the yang, the water and the fire. Number 53, Angel of Love, Goddess of the Moon. Okay. Knowing and using your true power. The Magician and the Mirror reversed is warning you that you may be missing a great opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking advantage of the creative energy of this cycle. You do have the power to transform things for yourself, to create something new, whether a home, business, family, or life direction. You may be resistant to, or even disbelieving of, the unlimited power you possess, but it's time to wake up. The misinformation and perceived limitations that linger from the past can no longer sustain you. Your life is the mirror that reflects your inner energy, yet you have the ability to change what you see. You must fully open up to the complete truth of your eternal wisdom, talents, and abilities, and take the risk of believing in yourself. So that leap of faith from yesterday that the masculine really needs to like, was it, no, did I come on yesterday? I didn't. When, the leap of faith day. Whenever it was. Okay, I think it might have been. Didn't I do a reading yesterday morning, like really early? Like I completely like forgot about that. These early mornings make me forget about like what's actually gone on until at least like 10 o'clock in the morning. Anyway, now is the time to go to dig deep, to go deep. Now is the time to dig deep. Find the confidence and courage within to make the most of this opportune cycle. You have all the resources you need, and the unlimited force of the universe is at your disposal. It's waiting for you to recognise and ignite the phenomenal powers that are eternally yours. But I'm talking to the masculine here, because I picked up, you know, still focusing on the money, where this feminine is like focusing on love. And this masculine, it's like he's being told off, really. Don't miss this opportune time. Affirmation. I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. Okay. Adorable. Let's go. Go, Gadget, go. Why do I keep singing Inspector Gadget? I'll get you next time, Gadget. Dim-dim-dim. Dim-dim-dim. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Shall we leave with a message from the Mother Mary? I've got the card, thank you. Okay, Our Lady of the Holy Fire. $39. To live is to burn, to grow and to ignite the heart and soul with passionate devotion to higher purpose. I ask you to honour me, even when it seems like what you love is burning away, or what you have believed in is falling apart. Doesn't say that at all. It says doesn't. I ask you to honour me, even when it seems like what you love is burning away, or what you have believed in is failing you. I ask you to remain open to me, even if you are in shock, denial, or feel betrayed or broken. To live with an open heart is for the brave souls that love me and are capable of loving the world. I bring you holy fire. It burns through me as spiritual passion and ignites now in you also, my child. You are to receive this fire now and set the heart of the world aflame. When we don't have a spiritual passion in our heart, we fall in love with empty substitutes. We might yearn for a fantasy relationship that never quite manifests, or does for a short time before revealing itself to be less than substantial. Or perhaps we yearn for a great job with a great income, only to find that even if we achieve this, there is still a space in our hearts that is not satisfied by what we have attained. To feel truly connected to our own divine destiny, we have to be willing to allow our hearts to burn for something greater than our own individual needs and wants. It is not comfortable to do this, but it is fulfilling in a way that cannot be attained by any other method. It is not bad to have individual needs and wants, of course. We cannot quench another's thirst. If our cup is so broken it cannot sustain nourishing liquid for us, let alone for anyone else. So, look how many cups here the feminine has. But the masculine here does have himself a cup, look. And he's being really careful. It's like full up to the brim. It is not bad to have individual needs and wants, of course. We cannot quench another's thirst if our cup is so broken it cannot sustain nourishing liquid for us, let alone for anyone else. Yet the oracle of Our Lady of Holy Fire speaks to us of a passion for the divine coming into our hearts, which will heal us and empower us to love the world, allowing the Divine Mother to flow through us and assist our world, which is in the midst of rebirth right now. The holy fire in our hearts is what makes us want to grow spiritually. We cannot help but be intrigued by it, feel drawn to it, compelled to work at it, and keep going, even when it gets tough or seems downright impossible. It is what makes us want to contribute something helpful to the world, to become empowered and truthful in how we live, to want to live with goodwill and a genuine desire that all beings become happy and free. That holy fire in the heart is what fuels us when we are in dark, challenging times in our lives, when we force ourselves through the strength of our inner will to reach towards the divine for help, rather than collapsing in defeat or drowning in feelings of rejection or abandonment. Our Lady of Holy Fire is the patron protector of the mystical soul, the soul that yearns to know the divine and connect in a real, nourishing and palpable way. That soul wants to know the divine more than it wants to play power games or rule the world. The soul wants to cut through all the nonsense that it knows is not important and experience divine truth. You hold within you this mystical heart, beloved, and Our Lady comes to you with acknowledgement of this and appreciation for your spiritual passion. If you have been feeling that your faith has been wavering or finding it difficult to trust that a situation will work out, or doubting yourself, fearing that you are not honouring your inner wisdom in a particular situation, Our Lady comes to you with comfort. She reinforces your spiritual strength now. She reminds you now of the unlimited divine resources you have access to through her grace. She reminds you that to love is to burn in a spiritual fire for the divine, and that this fire is in your heart, ignited. She reminds you that you are her child. Yes, yes. I'm just taken to the card Passion Ignited with the feminine, with this fire burning from the reading, like earlier on this afternoon. Okay. If you're finding it difficult, I think I've just missed out a part here. I have. She reminds you now of the unlimited divine resources that you have access to through her grace. She reminds you that to love is to burn in a spiritual fire for the divine, and that this fire is in your heart, ignited. She reminds you that you are her child, yes, but you are a living divine flame, filled with her power and glory, and nothing shall subdue your light or spirit. If you're finding it difficult to relate to this message, you are being asked to loosen your grip on a situation that you are trying to hold on to. Let it burn in the holy fire of the Mother, and know that what emerges from that situation will be far superior and far more suitable for all concerned. Allowing it to burn means being completely honest, not hiding yourself or your true feelings. It means giving up the doubt and daring to believe that you don't have to be afraid. If you don't feel ready to do this quite yet, that is fine. You will get to that place at the right time and in the right way. Trust her and trust yourself, and do the following healing process to assist you no matter where you are in this lesson of Our Lady of Holy Fire. Healing process and affirmation. A living flame burns before you, bright, powerful and intense. You may hear it crackling or feel its heat on your skin, but it will not harm you. Within the flame, the face of a beautiful woman appears, with her hands raised in blessings. Through the fire, she speaks to you and says that she is going to help you find your deepest desires and deepest fulfillment. She asks you to trust her. Place your hands at your heart, and if you can trust her, imagine that the fire, with her beautiful essence within it, is now burning gently in your heart, radiating through your entire body, all the way up and out through the top of your head, and all the way down and out through the soles of your feet. You are a living flame, filled with holy light. Allow yourself to stay and burn in this sacred fire with her as it cleanses and protects you. When you are ready, finish with this healing affirmation said aloud 3 times. Good evening, Moon Cookie. I'll get back to you in a second. Healing affirmation said aloud 3 times. Our Lady of Holy Fire, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your powerful, compassionate truth. May my heart burn with that truth, and may it set the world free. Our Lady of Holy Fire, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your powerful, compassionate truth. May my heart burn with that truth, and may it set the world free. Our Lady of Holy Fire, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, bless me with your powerful, compassionate truth. May my heart burn with that truth, and may it set the world free. That's beautiful. Hey, Moon Cookie, have you had an awesome day today? Good evening, lovelies. Hello, Lucy. It's been 45 minutes, so we must be touching on midnight. So I will be getting off soon. guys, I think. Oh, I got no coffee left. There's a little, like, tiny little. I'm due another cup of coffee. Lovely, lovely. Would you guys like a card pulling? I can pull you a card from the Magical Mermaids and Dolphins before I go. If you would like just some guidance or a message. Emily I haven't heard her come upstairs yet, so I don't feel any pressure. I like that. I don't like to feel pressure. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Original. Would anyone like a message before I get off? I can pull a message from... Sure. Okay. Sherry. Sure. I like that. Let's get you a message, Sherry. Original, Cynthia, Spotty Pony, Moon Cookie. Is there anybody else that joined us? Don't want to miss anybody out. My goodness, I was going through the comments there, Sherry, and I just saw I thought that says I needed a burger. Got food on the mind. I think I've said hi to everyone, addressed everyone. Oh, Sherry, did you see that? It kind of bounced. I'm just trying to think of the song. I think it's the word for it though, but I'm not sure. If it's not, then it's like bounce, come on, bounce, bounce, come on, bounce. What song is that? I'll pull you a card, Moon Cookie. But then I felt it was like, here comes the hot stepper. I'm not sure it is the hot stepper. I'm the lyrical gangster. Excuse me, Mr. Officer. Still like it like that. Bounce. Come on, bounce. You've had 4 weeks with this boot. You are. Interesting. Sherry, this one is for you, but we've already had this message. And I feel like it will, like it did last time. It's applicable for all of us. Okay. The worst did bounce. It's like the card did bounce, didn't it? A new dawn. And I actually picked it up and put it back in. The worst is now behind you. A positive new experiences and positive new experiences are on the horizon. Having Vietnamese tonight. Shrimp and steak. Can't pronounce that. Hot stepping hopper all over the place. Yeah. Okay, right. I'm going to get you another one. We've already had this message. A new dawn. Well, it's like midnight here. We're in a new day already. Yes, I believe that. That's good. The worst is now behind you and positive new experiences are on the horizon. I'm getting you another one so I can read from the book. Waves of prosperity. New abundance and exciting opportunities wash over you now. It's already happening. Let me read this for you, Sherry. Feels thick. Lots of abundance. Opportunities coming. Effortlessly. Waves of prosperity. New waves. We've got a new dawn here. She's kind of like in the water, isn't she? New waves of abundance are sweeping over you right now. Right now. Observe any ideas that enter your mind at this time, as they may be seeds of a profitable new venture. Also notice any out-of-the-blue phone calls or chance meetings with people who could help you. This card also means that you're on a success streak. This is an excellent time to begin new ventures. Of course, follow your inner guidance and do appropriate research. You'll see the doors open easily for you, and that you're filled with extra confidence and enthusiasm. Practice being a grateful recipient of good. Know that there's an ocean of abundance with no danger that it would dry up. This part here, Sherry. Practice being a grateful recipient of good. Okay. That's a beautiful message. I'm happy to receive... Oh, there we go. I got goosebumps. Moon Cookie. Let's get you a message, darling. You did say yes, didn't you, Moon Cookie? That would be lovely. Okay. You're welcome, Sherry. Original, would you like a message pulling? I don't know if Spotty Pony and Cynthia are still like present, like on the live, but they'll speak up if they would like a message. Yes, please. Let's get a card for Moon Cookie. I'll put these cards back in. Father healing, Moon Cookie. Your personal power increases as you give any father-related issues to heaven. Do you know what I actually looked? I don't know whether or not it's relevant for you, but something about a mole on the face. Because I looked down and I've looked at the rug here, and I can see one of the characters, like, and she's got a mole on the face. And so I knew that maybe your message wasn't going to be like the same as, that doesn't mean that that's not applicable, but I'd say that you need to have a look at this verse before that becomes even more applicable. Because this talks about, well, allowing, I said to Sherry, like, just be a grateful recipient of good. And if there's a block in here when it comes to mother and father healing, then it stops the giving and receiving of goodness. So let's have a look. It's like, goodness gracious me, let's take a look at this. Father healing. I don't know where the mole on the face come into it. It was just... This card shows you that you still have some father issues left to heal. The healing doesn't need to take a lot of time. It simply requires your willingness to be free of any old anger, grief or fear related to your male parents. Universal energies are either male or female. Male energy is expansive and giving. Female energy is nurturing and receptive. If we're unhealed with respect to our father, the universe seems to be ungenerous. Okay, so if we are unhealed with respect to our father, the universe seems to be ungenerous. If we're unhealed towards our mother, we won't accept the gifts the universe offers us. The more you focus on the spiritual truth of your father, the more your heart will be receptive to the universe's continuous and all-encompassing giving. Accept your rightful bounty and open your arms to your divine inheritance. Affirm, I now focus on the love that is the spiritual truth of my father, and I hereby balance any karma between us. And I know that you haven't been here for the whole reading, like to listen live, but we did have the karma card that came out. Okay, Emily's coming up the stairs now. I just saw the light come on. So I now focus on the love that is the spiritual truth. This is what you must affirm. I now focus on the love that is the spiritual truth of my father, and I hereby balance any karma between us. I now let go of everything but the love and the lessons of my relationship with my father. So I really hope that that helps. Hi, you're back. Would you like a message, Spotty Pony, darling, before I get off? Moon Cookie, I hope that helped, darling. Okay. So then it was you next, original. Spotty Pony, I'm back. Funny, I'm having issues with my father, but I really don't think it's me. Maybe this is about my sperm donor dad, possibly. Take on all the guidance. The new dawn is coming. Waves of prosperity is coming. We just need to make sure that we've got a nice, clear path for that to reach us. Okay. Original. Let's pull you a card, honey. It says wait. Don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. The divine knows her, you know. That's why she's on crutches. That's why she's got... Could she rush around? Wait. Yes, a card, darling. Spotty Pony. So, original. You're being asked to wait. And if there's a chance that the divine knows that you wouldn't wait, you would get impatient and be off doing something and not biding your time, then convalescence it is. Original, you've got a few messages. It says you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. So wait, bide your time, because heaven's working behind the scenes. So heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. So don't get involved, don't get in the way. Okay, I know you don't like being in this energy, but you're going to have to. Contemplation time. Spend time alone, meditating upon what you truly desire. You're so welcome, Moon Cookie. So you're being helped behind the scenes, original. Contemplation time. Spend time alone, meditating upon what you truly desire. Oh, here they come. And if you can do this, original, then waves of prosperity and a new dawn comes in. Interesting, because I didn't put the card back in for Moon Cookie. So we've got like father healing, you're being helped, and contemplation time. And I felt the energy of a divine father helping you, working behind the scenes. Oh. So, I don't really feel drawn to read any of those. We're going to look at the bottom of the deck for you, original. Friendship. Make a date for a play day with one or more friends. She's meant to be relaxing. Friendship. Let me read the message. Seeing as this is the underlying energy, you might be, because it's like, wait, bide your time. So I'm not sure what's going on, but there is a masculine like kind of coming down the pathway here with some shopping bags. Can you see him? Which is interesting, because the energy is like, well, if you were out and about, then you wouldn't be home for this this date, would you? This don't know what to call it. Okay. Although you're busy with responsibilities, it's important to take time out to play with one or more friends. By drawing this card, you're urged to make a date to go have fun with a companion, whether a new acquaintance or a beloved old friend. It's important for you to balance your schedule with some good old-fashioned companionship and frivolity. When you play and laugh, you open yourself to infusions of healing love. Friends help you remember how lovable you are. They also give you support without wanting anything in return. Play stimulates creativity, which helps you return to your responsibilities with a renewed outlook and increased energy. Affirm, I now have wonderful friends and free time to spend engaging in playful activities with my loving companions. Okay. That one just takes some fathoming out. Can't even get that word. Hello, darling. Hello. Yeah, because I'm not sure. I mean, I feel like the friendships are going to be like they're going to find you. You're going to welcome them. Okay, and if you've got lots of other responsibilities going on, then you're not going to have time to build these friendships. Is that what you want me to tell her? Yeah, that's it. Was your bath nice? Yeah. Yeah? I've just got one more message.
That's all right.
I'll go back and listen to the whole reading. Yes. Okay, Moon Cookie, darling. Spotty Pony is yes, ma'am. I will get you a card, darling. And then we shall finish after that message. 60 minutes, 3 seconds. It's gone midnight, hasn't it? Have I turned into a werewolf? I was going to ask if you turned into a werewolf, but you don't look like a werewolf. Is that a foggy top you got on? Yeah, it sure is. She's got a foggy top on it. Paul McCartney, the folk song. We all stand together. I'm just about to get your message. Let me just read what Original said. Thank you. I gave a reading to a male friend earlier. A lot of masculines around this week. Attracting without... There you go. Attracting without leaving the house. I couldn't quite get my... But there's a reason why you have to be home. And it is to... well, you're serving. So, you're attracting a lot of masculine energy. Okay. Right. Spotted pony. Let's put these cards back in. Let's see what message wants to come out for you, Spotted Pony. I see fairies. Just can see fairies. Can you see fairies? I think you're going to see more fairies this week. Protection. Oh, they're protecting you. Okay. You, your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. I could just see the... Look, the fairies here. I could just see the fairies. This isn't even a deck about fairies, is it? It's mermaids and dolphins. Magical mermaids and dolphins. But you have the fairies around you, Spotted Pony. Yes, I have lots here. So you, your loved ones and your possessions are safe and protected by heaven. So we're feeling that maybe they're not. Okay, they just want to reassure you that you are protected. And I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck for you as well. Okay, protection. Your prayers which ask for safety and protection have been heard and answered. Any attacks or threats are now a thing of the past, washed away with the tide of heavenly love. This love is clearing away your insecurities so that you can feel totally secure. When you ask heaven to watch over you, your loved ones, your home, and your possessions, your prayers are instantly answered. There's no hesitation or delay on heaven's part. It's done as soon as you ask. Your energies can now be directed in meaningful and creative ways with your mind clear of worries. Enjoy your day. That's what it says. Enjoy your day. I feel enjoy your new dawn. Bottom of the deck, contemplation time. I'm going to read this message now because it came out for Original and I chose not to read it. So it's an underlying energy somewhere. Spend time alone meditating upon what you truly desire. So this card here has just said it's kind of like, enjoy your day. Like you're freed up from worry or doubt. So maybe it's time to really have some contemplation time. What is it that you actually really truly desiring? So let's read this. I think we can all take this on board. I just got a text from a masculine. Did you now? Sherry. You opened yourself up to it. But like with the friendship card, this could be like for all of us. Because when Original said a lot of masculine's energy, I felt like that's about a week ago. It was like, what on earth's going on with like the men around? Like they were seeking guidance, reassurance. Last week, I think it may have been. I don't know, they all just roll in to one, don't they? Contemplation time. This card indicates that you need some alone time. Make a firm appointment to be by yourself in a quiet place, ideally outside in nature or near some plants, without delay. Make sure that you'll be uninterrupted for at least 1 hour. Take a pad of paper and a pen with you. Then spend some time simply breathing, relaxing, and centering yourself. After you're completely relaxed, write down this question to your subconscious mind on your pad of paper. What do I want to do next? Write whatever comes to you in response without worrying whether it's correct or not. Then ask your subconscious, what's my heart's true desire right now? Write down the answer. Spend time noting your true priorities Let's repeat that. Spend time noting your true priorities so that you'll know how to structure your free time to match what's important to you. Yes, that one you know of. Okay. Wow. Haven't heard a peep in months. How interesting. And you literally get a message now. Spotted Pony. The killdeer birds are back and have laid their eggs. Funny, the males and females take turns watching over them and the other goes off and spends time alone. Well, that is a bit funny because if you go back and listen to the reading, like at the beginning, the first card we had was like the Divine Feminine but sitting in the Nine of Cups. That's like the masculine's card energy and the feminine's in it. And then this morning, first card that I pulled was the Nine of Pentacles and it was a masculine there with his offering material harvest. It was that sacral chakra yoga. Yes, it was. I've been doing that. You've been doing that? What have you been doing? What have you been doing? I've totally lost the plot. Okay. Would you like Mummy to get wrapped up now, darling? Right, guys. Yes, ma'am. You spoke of the birds. Yes. I'm not sure what I spoke. I speak a lot. I can do. Okay, I'm going to go and have some quiet time now. So I will catch up with you guys. Well, I'm hoping tomorrow, unless things crop up, as they do. But we don't worry about it, do we? No. Thank you. Sending everyone love. Yes, sending you all love. And I'm really pleased that I did come on because I got to speak to you guys, didn't I? So I knew it would be a bit later for you to... Well, who knows? We could have a week of this, couldn't we? Late night readings. Well, for me, late night readings. Okay. Did I say I was going to look at the bottom of the deck? I did, didn't I? Did I? Yes, I did. Protection, contemplation time. Or was that the bottom of the deck? Oh, it was. You're being helped. Okay. You needed my calmness. Have it, my darling. Have it. Right, I love you all dearly. I will speak to you all soon. Until then, you know the score. Take care. Much love.